Hey YouTube. So today I bought a mini mill. It's the Harbor Freight model. I bought it used. I got a really good deal on it, less than half. So that's cool. And with that, it came with a little 4-inch mill vise. It came with a collet set. It came with a collet holder. Obviously the chuck and a bunch of end mills and some random tooling, a 1-inch reamer, and I was pretty excited to buy this because I read the reviews online. Did not want to buy one for full price, but I don't know if I mentioned, but I sold the 9-inch South Bend lathe, and with that I took some money for this and for some other projects I'll video later. But my dream mill is a J model or J head Bridgeport, but that's not in the budget right now. So I was looking at mini mills, something I could afford for now to make keyways and just, you know, things like that, drilling and tapping bolt holes. And so I'd watched a lot of YouTube videos and done a lot of research on these, and I was kind of afraid to pay full price for one because I'm used to running big mills, and I was afraid that, you know, these would not, I'd become more frustrated using something like this than actually enjoying making things. So I didn't want to pay full price, and I ran across this online. And it was, like I said, less than half price and in good shape with a bunch of tooling and collets and everything. And so I bought it, and I am so far loving it. It's a little bit limited on size, but for milling keyways, drilling holes, you know, it's true, so I can dial things in. Very happy with it. Very happy with it. I hope to get a lot of use out of it. And like I said, one thing I want to do is mount it on a toolbox of some sort with drawers so I can, you know, have a little milling station. Not exactly sure what that's going to look like, if I'm going to put it over here with the drill press, or if I'm going to move the lathe over to here and then have that area as my milling station, because the wood stove's kind of in the way, so the mill would fit there and the drill press would fit there with a lot of air between them. Or maybe I'll move the surface grinder over. I'm not sure yet. But still, nonetheless, excited about this little guy. And seems to wind up real good. And let's see here. It's got, this is the low setting, which probably what I'll leave it on because I probably won't do anything under 1/4-inch end mills. But it's got, I don't know if you can hear it, the fan kicks on. And the low setting, I'm not sure what the RPM is. But up to 1100 RPMs, which is all that I'll ever spin high speed at. And then it's got the high speed setting here, so it goes up to 2500 RPM, but I like the low setting, it has more torque anyway. So but yeah, really cool. It's got fine feed here, coarse here, and yeah, it should be a little guy. One thing that I definitely am going to want to do to this, definitely just for a better finish, is on the back here I'll probably rig up a power feed. And the way I plan on doing that is, I don't know if you can see, but on this here, you can, it's that lead screw, it's got a key, like a notch cut in it, and so I could make an adapter, a coupling with some sort of quick change, and maybe I'll run like a 12 volt or 120 volt, I mean, you know, corded drill with a reversible switch. Maybe make something here like that. It's because the corded drill has the, you know, variable speed and then reversible. So maybe I'll do something like that for this. I think that'll be a big improvement. One thing I don't know if I'm a big fan of is the tilting head for drilling at angles. It might be handy, but I feel like with the design and only one bolt, if you take too heavy of a cut, it's going to want to, you know, push. So I'll run like a dull end mill or something. But yeah, pretty excited, and I think it'll be a really good upgrade to my shop, and I think it'd be a really good upgrade for people just getting into the hobby, or that are just wanting to machine little things here and there. I think it'd be a great little feature for me. I have a lot of hobbies and I have a lot of projects, and I think this will be a great starter mill. So talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great rest of your weekend, and be safe. So I've been kind of screwing around with it. This is a 7/16 end mill, and it's a dull end mill, but I've just been kind of having fun with it. And here's a, I didn't look, I think that's about a 10 thou depth of cut. But I took a 50 thou depth of cut right before this, and it did it just fine. Of course, I'm running the end mill pretty slow, just because I don't want this thing, if it does chatter, bouncing all over, because it's just sitting on a piece of plywood right now. I would like to build a power feed for this. Probably get a lot nicer looking finish. But man, shoot, for what I'm doing, this will be great for little keyways and stuff, and some shafts. Oops, you see I put the burrs on top of it. But I mean, it's not a half bad finish. It looks cattywampus here, but it's not. It's just my angle. But yeah, man, that's cool. So excited, stoked, man. So it takes R8 collets, which is just like a big Bridgeport, which is my kind of my dream mill, is to get a J-head Bridgeport, but R8 collets, and man, awesome, awesome, awesome. And I don't know quite how true these machines are, but seems to be fine for what I'm going to use it for. But like I said, keyways and Woodruff keys and milling little bearing blocks and drilling little bolt hole patterns. This will be awesome. So far I'd recommend it to anyone looking for hobby work or just light little mill work. I read online and they don't recommend anything over a 1/2 inch end mill or 1/2 inch drill bit, but this guy that I bought it from said he ran larger, but only like 10 thou passes if it's much bigger than that. But anyways, just thought I'd make a video, show you guys. I don't know what this material is. This is scrap. So, but seem to be cutting just fine. So, talk to you guys later.